Thank you for tuning in to Tanaka TV, the best and future biggest fight channel on YouTube. Don't forget to hit that like, that comment, that subscribe button. We're trying to get this channel to 2K by the end of the year. We're sitting at about 1,010 subs, so I think that that's very possible for this channel. But this channel cannot do that without your support. So thank you for those who support this channel. And thank you for those who will support this channel in the future. I truly, truly appreciate it, people. Now, there has been recent news that has come out by Dana White saying that at UFC 304, Belal Muhammad will be going up against Leon Edwards. Now, I think this is a very, very interesting matchup. I think that Belal Muhammad, when it comes to him, nothing really pops off the page, right? There's nothing that makes you go, oh my goodness. Like there's nothing that's flashy when it comes to Belal Muhammad. I think he's a very... when I say this, I don't want it to come off as if I think that he is a lackluster fighter. I think he's a very solid fighter. But he's a very overall good fighter. Nothing seems to be amazing, but he's good, in my opinion, everywhere. And so when I look at Belal, I think that his biggest weapon is his consistency and also his ability to maintain composure. And I think that that's going to be Leon Edwards' biggest puzzle to solve and try to overcome, because I think that Belal Muhammad is going to bring the fight all 5 rounds. Now, when it comes to Leon Edwards, I think Leon has proven himself to be a very legit champion, beating Kamaru Usman twice and then beating Colby Covington. Now, I think the last stone on his Thanos glove is Belal Muhammad. Now, I'm not saying that there aren't other huge contenders when it comes to that division, because I do think it's one of the most stacked divisions in the UFC. But as far as contenders that people talk about that Leon Edwards needs to fight, he beat Kamaru, he beat Colby, and now he beats Belal Muhammad, possibly. And that pushes him forward in the legitimacy race and possibly on the pound-for-pound race. Now, when it comes to Leon, he's a very, very good striker. I think he's one of the best strikers in that division. And when it comes to his striking, a lot of the times, it doesn't really pop off the paper either. But he's very technical, and he's very good with his ability to maintain distance, and he's super accurate too. And he has really, really good timing. Now, who do I have winning this matchup? With all of that being said, I think that I will go with Leon Edwards. I think Leon Edwards, I think this is Leon Edwards' time. He's now in his prime. I think he has a lot of momentum backing him. You know, beating Kamaru Usman twice is a huge feat. We're talking about a Kamaru Usman who was on a tear prior to losing to Leon Edwards. Now, Belal Muhammad also has very, very solid wins in his own right. I'm not saying that he is a slack. Now, when it comes to Belal Muhammad in his last couple of fights, because I don't want to... I'm looking up his fights because I don't want to steer you guys wrong in any way. Now, he is on a 4-fight winning streak, beating Gilbert Burns, Sean Brady, Vicente Luque, and Stephen Thompson. Now, I think the win that pops off the page for me within his last 4 fights is Gilbert Burns. Now, I don't think that this was a Gilbert Burns at 100%. This was very, very recent, I believe, coming after his fight with Khamzat Chimaev, which was a total war. So that was not a 100% Gilbert Burns in my mind, but it was Gilbert Burns, and I'm not taking Belal Muhammad's, win, and I'm not for any means going to make it a lesser feat because he possibly went against a Gilbert Burns who wasn't 100%. I'm not going to do that. But I think with the skill and with the attributes that these two gentlemen pose against each other, I'm going to have to give it to Leon Edwards. Not to mention that Leon Edwards has shown shades of having a championship heart. And that goes a long way when it comes to being a champion and being able to withstand damage and pressure throughout all 5 rounds, because 3 rounds and 5 rounds are very, very different. And Leon Edwards has proven himself to be able to do that. And so, how do I see this fight going? I think Leon is going to be very consistent in his own right. That is with me saying that Belal Muhammad is consistent. But if Leon Edwards comes in and he's consistent and he stays the course with Belal, I think Leon Edwards has the advantage here, because I do take Leon Edwards over Belal Muhammad when it comes to the striking game. I think he has really good kicks and really good boxing. And I don't think Belal Muhammad will be able to consistently take Leon Edwards down. Leon Edwards also has a really good takedown defense. These are both really complete fighters. And so this is going to be one hell of a matchup. But I really do think that when it comes to scoring points on the feet, Leon Edwards will have that advantage. Now, Belal Muhammad, his advantage, I think, will be to try to be as complete of a mixed martial artist as possible. He needs to go in there and mix in his takedowns, get into the clinch game, try to strike a little bit, just so that he can mix everything up, and that is his way of winning this fight. I don't see this fight really going into a finish unless Leon Edwards finishes it. I don't see Belal Muhammad finishing the fight. And so that's my take on it, people. What's your take on this fight? Who do you have winning? Do you have Leon Edwards winning or Belal Muhammad? Like I said, this fight will be happening sometime late July. I believe July 27th, I think it said. But it will be happening, I believe, the co-main event in 304. Or no, actually, it'll be the main event. The co-main event will be Curtis Blades versus Tom Aspinall. So this is shaping up to be a really good card, okay? But yes, comment down below. Give me your thoughts, people. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.